I don't remember all that much about it, but they did put the video on YouTube and stuff.
Okay, from when the last time you... Well, come here.
What?
From the last time you were videoed, you didn't have no apartment or no me.
Oh yeah, okay.
Tell them.
Oh.
Tell them what was different now from what it was when you first got there. See?
I didn't live on my own, or I didn't have a girlfriend, but now I live on my own and I have a girlfriend now.
And
I did put me and my girlfriend on the waiting list for Habitat for Humanity too and stuff. And
how long we been together?
Since March 19th of 2013.
One of his staff at the time was friends with me because we had worked together at a store we have called Carson's. And after she quit, she came to Carrie and she was his staff. And she told him about me, and then he friend requested me on Facebook.
That she was nicer than everybody else I ever had.
And
that, what do you mean? Oh, I don't know what you mean.
And what else? I was nice, and what else?
You loved me?
Oh, yes.
I work at Carrie Services from 8 to 4, 5 days a week.
And right now I'm currently not working. I've been looking for a job through Carrie since April, this past April, but I have a really different story. I've tried to get on a beads waiver, and they say my IQ is too high. They say that I'm too independent, my IQ is too high, but the thing is I have my grandmother helps take care of me. She takes me to the grocery store, she makes sure my bills get paid. Okay, she's elderly and she's on oxygen. If she passes away, I have aunts and uncles, but they're not going to want to stop to help me do the things that I need to do. So, I mean, if she passes away, I'm more or less stuck because I have friends through Carrie's that would help me. But, I mean, it gets to the point where you can help a person, but you can only help them so much. And then after a while, they get tired of helping you. So, I mean, I'm really trying to get on a waiver. I went in there and I went to the beads office and appealed it though, and at the hearing they actually said that Carrie was coaching me, and I use that word extremely loosely because see, when I did the first interview, when I did the first interview, they wanted it to, I wanted them to think that I could do everything. So it took me 3 days to clean my house up. I made it sound like I could cook and clean and do everything myself. Because, I mean, I wanted to make a good impression, and that wasn't what they were looking for. And that is by no means the way my house is when you see it. I mean, it doesn't look like a pig pit, but it doesn't look like super neat the way I had it either.
I used to live with my mom and my stepdad, but I like being on my own much better. Yeah, I had to learn a lot of new things. I had to learn how to be more independent and be responsible and do things for myself.
When did I teach you to cook?
You teach me to cook?
Yeah, I taught you to cook, remember?
No, I already knew how to
remember how
cook.
I taught you how to cook fish?
Oh, yeah. She taught me how to cook fish.
Cool.
Well, we just filled out an application and got on the list for them to help us in the future to build us our own house. That way we don't have to live at a apartment or share an apartment with anybody else.
See, we want to get married, but if we do that, we run the risk of our money getting cut. And the problem is we can live together, but my apartment where I'm living is really, really small. His apartment's bigger, but being I'm not on a waiver, they won't let me live with him because it does something with the income.
Yeah.
So we don't have other than that, unless we just keep doing what we're doing is basically flip houses. We don't have any other choice right now.